YouTube knife community, what's going on, guys? We're back at you with another one tonight. Guys, I want to bring you a good one. Well, what I think is a good one. We have the new Buck 112 in MagnaCut, featuring a new wood. And we're going to be looking at that knife, and we're also going to be looking at a couple other knives as well. These knives are fairly new from Buck. But I'm excited for this one, guys. This is, like I said, the 112 in the MagnaCut, and I'm happy that Buck is using different steels. They've been using S35, they've used S45 VN. Now they're using the MagnaCut, and they did a great job on this 112. So we're just gonna jump into this review real quick. Not an unboxing, but just gonna kind of show you the presentation that you're gonna get if you guys decide to go with the 110 or the 112 in the MagnaCut, or really any Pro Series for that. Any Pro Series is going to come with this black box right here, all right? The Buck knives, very, very good box. You have this slip that slips over it. You pull that off, and it has a magnetic hold to it. It's actually a very nice box, very nice presentation. But when you jump into this, you're going to have your sheath there. This is the sheath that comes with your 110 or 112 MagnaCut. It's that black distressed leather. We'll go over that in a minute here. The knife comes in this pouch. And then your certificate of authenticity. So we're going to look at that in a second as well. And then you're going to have package, and that came on the outside. But then you're going to have, this here is what they fill it in, a little message from Buck. You guys can pause that, read it if you want. But just a really nice box, really nice presentation that they do. Again, this is magnetic. So, good job with the box, Buck. They did a great job with that. Let's take a look, guys. Here it is here. This is the Buck 112, like I said, in MagnaCut. And this is featuring a new wood. Let's go over this for a second here. Now, this is one knife of only 750 produced, as you can see up here in the right-hand corner. So it says, this exclusive Buck model 112 Ranger features a satin-finished, boss heat-treated MagnaCut steel, clip point blade, and a Honduran rosewood handle. With nickel-silver bolsters, complete with a black distressed leather sheath, this knife is expertly crafted, handcrafted as part of the 2024 Project Stealth Run number 006. All right, and then you're gonna have your Project Stealth down the bottom. But again, guys, this is one of 750 made. Let's take a dive into it. What I wanted to show you guys though was it has that Honduran rosewood, which is just beautiful, guys. Let's look at that for a minute here. What I should have done was I should have cleaned this off a little bit. I got some fingerprints on it right now. This has been out. This has been in my collection. I have a collection of Buck knives that a lot of you may know. So this isn't just out of the box. So, usually these would come really polished. It's just, I got to take a little bit of, clean it up a little bit. But there's that rosewood there, guys. Honduran rosewood. It really is just a beautiful, look at that grain. The grain on the wood. You have your pins in there. Like I said, your nickel silver bolsters. This is a strike 3 right down the middle, guys. As Richter would say. Spring in the back. Really, there's no gaps to speak of. Whenever you have a back lock like this, you're going to have some gaps. But all of this right here is normal because of the back lock. Sometimes you'll get real big, wide gaps, and, that kind of, that's sometimes like, that's a little bit too much. But this all here is perfectly normal, guys. But yeah. I mean, there's not too much to say about this one. This is just your Buck 112. And it's in, like I said, that Honduran rosewood, which I really like that rosewood. And it's using that MagnaCut. Listen to the snap on this. Really nice snap on that knife. But it has that MagnaCut blade. What they are doing on this one is they're stamping this on now, which I don't like. I liked it better when they were, engraving it in there. See if that will focus. There you go, guys. Buck 112 USA, and that new tang stamp represents 2024. And again, guys, this knife is filthy right now. You're gonna have to excuse that. Not filthy, but again, it's a fingerprint magnet. But you can see there, Boss MagnaCut, and that Paul Boss heat treat is just amazing, guys. Let me real quick. You know what? We'll just do this. We'll just do that. Try to get the fingerprints off it. But there it is, there, guys. Just a beautiful, beautiful looking knife. I do wish that they went back to engraving, you know, the tank stamps, because now I can't even get to focus, but, you know, it does say Boss, he put, you know, MagnaCut down the bottom there. It's kind of light. It's darker in person, but you can barely make it out there. But let me tell you guys, this knife came crazy, hair-popping sharp right out of the box. Took this to a strop, and it's just unbelievable. You know, in my opinion, Buck and Spyderco, they come the sharpest out of the box. That's just my opinion, from my personal experience of, you know, using knives, collecting knives. But, you know, back to this knife here. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. You know, is this one of their best? Hey, they're using that MagnaCut steel. If you're looking for a 112, I mean, how do you beat the 112 in MagnaCut? It's really hard to do, guys. Again, what I love about that 112 is it has that groove right here where you can get your finger into and just get a really good grip on it. What I did want to show you guys is that's the 112 in MagnaCut. Very similar to this knife here, which was the special build out. This knife I did in a trade with Big J's knives. This was their special build out, and this was in the light wood. This is the 110. You know, another beautiful knife, beautiful handle. You can see that S30V Boss heat treated. And again, guys, everything is stamped on there. Tank, you know, the tank stamp. It's all, you know, it's kind of stamped on there. I wish they went back again to really engraving it, but beautiful knife. Look at this, actually. Look at this handle, guys. That light wood handle. I mean, they just did a great job with that. If you take a second to look there. But yeah, very similar. The wood on both of these. Now, is this Honduran rosewood? I don't know. I'd have to look into that, but it's very similar if you ask me. This one definitely has that Honduran rosewood. This here, I'm going to have to dig into a little bit and try to, you know, figure that one out, but it's very similar. But yeah, just a great knife, guys. If you guys are looking for a 112, they also have this one, and I believe it's still on their website. This is the 112 drop point. And you can get this, I believe, in the 420 HC, which Buck does a great job with their 420 HC, or S30V. You can get it in either or. But guys, just a beautiful knife right there. I like the drop point because of the thickness of that blade. You know, look at the thickness on that, say, compared to the clip point. So you can see the difference in the thickness right there. I would say, and they even say this on their website, that this is more of a heavy duty blade. You're going to be able to use this, and it's just a heavier chore blade than, say, that clip point. I love the clip point. The clip point on Buck is, you know, it's just iconic. But with that thickness, you're going to definitely have some difference there. But this is also available on their website, the 112 drop point. You can get this in the 110 as well, in S30V. But yeah, me and Big J's knives, we both got this knife. We were going to get it as a user, and it was just too nice to use. Too nice to use in my book. So wanted to show you the sheath that came with the 112 MagnaCut, guys. Again, I actually have it out right here. Again, that is in the black distressed leather, and it's nice and soft, guys. It's that soft leather, and you know, this would wear in really nice. Beautiful stitching all around. This sheath is made in the USA, proudly made in the USA, 112. But just a beautiful, beautiful sheath compared to the older style, you know, leather. I want to say maybe a full grain leather. But that's just the difference on the two right there. And this might be an older style buck sheath. I believe this is a 2002 model 110 I have in here. But yeah, just the difference on those guys. But I do like the pin that they're using on it, that black pin. And then we can see the sheath for the 110. This actually comes with the Lightwood buck 110. So if you were to get this, or if you did get this, I don't believe this is available any longer. But if you were to get this knife, the special build out, that came with the burgundy sheath, which is, to me, is just absolutely beautiful. That burgundy is just killer on it. See the 110 down the bottom, just a beautiful, beautiful sheath. I'm really digging the burgundy on this. But yeah, guys, just wanted to go over this real quick. There's not much really to say about the buck 112. Other than now you can get it in MagnaCut with that Honduran rosewood. And you know what? I shouldn't even say that because, like I said, it was one of 750 produced. Will they have it on the second market? Probably for double the price. But yeah, I have a feeling I seen some comments from Buck, and they were talking about they're going to be using the steel a lot more. They had some other things coming out, so be on the lookout for that because I do believe they will be using the MagnaCut more. You're going to see it more often. Just wanted to give you guys a quick look. So there it is. I want to, thank you guys for rocking with me. Listen, we do a live, me and Big J, every Sunday night. That's at 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central. And again, guys, thanks for rocking with me. We've been doing this for a while now, and I'm not going anywhere. Boston Blade Reviews is here, and we're going to keep rocking. But yeah, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. If you're new, please do subscribe. We have a pretty decent-sized collection of buck knives, getting into case knives now, and just love bringing you guys content. Like the video if you like it. Leave me a comment, and I'll be sure to get back to you. Have a good one, guys. Take care.